Am I for real, wearing the same thing that you saw me in the last video? Yes. Yes, I am. And unapologetically so, you guys. So, I was a really good content creator, and your girl got up early before work and recorded my review of McCall's 8001, which is this gorgeous blouse that I'm wearing. But your girl went to work today and I got mail. So of course, you know, I came right home to record and share with you guys what I got. On a side note, this McCall's 8001 is a fantastic pattern. You guys need to buy the pattern, you need to make the pattern, and then of course, you need to wear the pattern. And then maybe you'll tell me thanks a little bit later. I love this blouse. Now, if you guys want all of the tea on this make McCall's 8001, then be sure to check out this video right here. Now, about the package that I told you I got today, you guys. I got some fabrics from Minerva and it is my first delivery for 2025. Even though technically speaking, I ordered these fabrics back in 2024, you already know it takes a year and a day for my packages to get to me here on the island, and I finally got some fabric mail today. Yes! I mean, like, who doesn't like receiving fabric? Nobody. Everybody likes receiving fabric. And I can't even remember what I ordered, you guys. Now, on a side note, I am a Minerva ambassador, which means that I get to choose fabrics from the Minerva callouts at least once a month. And I can make anything I want with my fabrics, but I do have to write full blog posts, which I share on the Minerva website. I ordered, I think, 3 Minerva fabrics, you guys. No, I don't do the callouts every month again because it just takes so long for it to get here, and your girl kind of has limited sewing time. And because I have that obligation to make up what it is and then to write a blog post about it, I don't tend to order fabrics every month. Every couple of months, I will order maybe 2 fabrics at a time and then get to sewing them up. That being said, I think I have one more Minerva fabric in my stash that I have had for way too long. It is a knit fabric and that is what the hesitation is in terms of sewing it up, but I definitely need to get that done sooner rather than later so that I can get my blog post up on the Minerva website. In case I didn't say it already, because I am a little boggle-brained still, I'll put my code right here on the code in case you want to treat yourself to some amazing Minerva fabrics. I would really appreciate if you use my code. Obviously, it's not mandatory, you don't have to, but if you're going to shop for Minerva anyway, then why not give your girl a little bit of support? Right, the fabrics, you guys. So, this is my Minerva package. If you are familiar with Minerva, then you know that this is their branding, and you might observe that my fabric package is open, and that is because it comes in at the post office, and then your girl has to do customs inspection, pay any fees to the post office and to the comptroller of customs, and then I get to bring my goodie home. So I am just going to dig inside and show you guys fabric number 1. So you guys, this is fabric number 1. It's black and white. Is there any surprise there at all? If you have been here long enough, then you know that as much as I love color, I really love black and white. And it just so happens that both black and white are on my color card. In case you don't know, I am a Twilight Winter and I am a Your Color Guru ambassador as well. So if you are interested in getting your colors done for 2025, then please also consider using my ambassador code for Your Color Guru. The code is on social. I'll pop it here on screen. And I can tell you guys upfront that having my colors done changed my sewing life. It made shopping for fabrics so much easier because I only buy fabrics on my color card. If I'm wearing a fabric, well, that's a lie. I usually only buy fabrics on my color card because there are the exceptional fabrics that even though they're not strictly speaking in my color palette, I just love them so much and I will go ahead and buy them. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen occasionally. Other than that, if you see me in fabrics that are not on my color card, the likelihood is that that fabric was gifted. Like this fabric that I'm wearing today, All of these colors do not appear on my color card. Like, I'm supposed to stay away from oranges. The blue is fine, the black is fine, but the orange and the sort of cream color are not on my color card. But this one was a gifted fabric, and your girl also loves stripes. So I'm gonna rock my shirt any which way because it is special, because somebody thought of me enough to buy your girl fabric. And if you know me, then you know that fabric is probably right to the very top of my favorite gifts of all time. Anyways, I'm rambling. This fabric is a black and white palm print fabric. So it's a black base with white print on it, and it is only printed on one side. Now, I can't remember what this is, although I want to hazard a guess and say it's something with linen, maybe one of those printed viscose linens. It does have some drape to it. It has a nice hand, and it also feels like it has good body. So it's not very, very lightweight, but it's not dense either. And so fabrics like this, I find, are quite easy to sew with, and they make for lovely shirt dresses, maybe a nice pair of trousers. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm gonna make with it, but I love it. It's black and white, and I love it. Nothing else needs to be said. Please forgive me if I do sound a little bit croaky still. I'm getting over the worst flu of eternity. It was terrible. It had your girl in a chokehold for over a week. So I'm feeling much better now today, but I still do feel a little bit raspy in my voice. So if it sounds like I have a frog in my throat, I probably do. Right, so on to the next fabric. So the next piece of fabric in my goodie bag is this one right here. Now this one, you guys, now that I'm seeing it in person, the base of this one is not in my color palette. It is like a kind of stonish kind of color. When I looked at it online, I thought it was white, but now that I'm getting a better look at it, I can see that it's almost a sort of light grayish kind of color. And then of course it's an animal print with lots of different color on it. So some of these animal print spots are in my color, these pinks, these blues, this very bright red, but like the yellows and stuff, I'm better off avoiding. It is just not significant enough, in my opinion, to deter me from using this fabric. Well, I have to use this fabric anyway because I have an obligation to use this fabric, but I really do like it. I love an animal print. It's right up there with my love for black and white and my love for stripes. Animal print is like a neutral for me. I will rock an animal print all day, every day, and feel no way about it. So this is fabric number 2. This one feels a little bit more crisp than the first one that I shared with you. And I want to hazard a guess and say perhaps this is a cotton poplin, although I can't be completely sure. Now for 2025, I really want to step up my fabric game a little bit more in terms of being able to feel a fabric and identify what the substrate is. Even though I have been sewing for a while, I usually pay keen attention to the description of the items that I order, but then I don't sort of store them in my memory bank, such that when I pull a fabric that's similar, I want to be able to touch it and feel it and handle it and have a good idea of what it is. So I really do need to work on that a little bit more for 2025. Now, I'm not sure what this one is going to become. This one, like the first one, is 3 meters. I don't think I said the first one is 3 meters, but this one is 3 meters as well. Like 3 yards or 3 meters is like my go-to yardage ordering base. So when I don't know what I'm going to make with my fabric, then I tend to order 3 yards or 3 meters. Now 3 meters is a little bit longer than 3 yards, but in any event, I like that round figure of 3. Now, when I do know what I'm going to make with the fabric, or at least if I have some inclination of what I might want to make, I might order a little bit more or a little bit less, as the case may be. But my safe spot, my sweet spot, is 3 yards, 3 meters. So I have enough fabric to play about here. I can probably make a dress. I can make a button-down shirt. I can probably make a pair of trousers as well, even though it feels, yeah, I can probably make a pair of palazzo trousers as well. But as usual, I'm going to let them speak to me in due course. So I've got one more piece of fabric in my bag. So let me just pull it out to show you guys that piece as well. All right, guys, this is fabric number 3. This one is another animal print. No body I mean, nobody is surprised. But this one, you guys, is on this gorgeous blue base. Now, this blue is closer to my color palette. And the black, of course, the yellows and the peach, not so much. But again, the majority of this fabric is in my color palette, and so I would definitely rock this fabric. I really, really like this one. Again, it feels almost like the other one, and I'm wondering if it's a poplin or if it's one of those sateen fabrics. No, it's not heavyweight, but it's not like light and flimsy as well. So I think it would make for anything with a crisp color. Again, you guys, I love me a shirt dress as well. I love shirts and shirt dresses. I do. And because I have so much of the yardage, again, this one is 3 yards, I can easily make myself a shirt dress or a shirt. And if I make a shirt, I'll probably have extra fabric left over. So I am going to launder my fabrics because your girl pre-washes all of her fabrics. I don't play about that rat pee situation. I don't know where my fabrics are stored. I don't know how many people are touching it or how many pests are running all over my fabric. And so, once I do my unboxing, the next step is going to be to launder them, and then I can fold them and put them neatly in my stash until when I'm ready to use them. Now, if you guys have any suggestions whatsoever about what any or all of these fabrics can become, then be sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know all of your ideas for my fabrics. Now, just before I go, I do have one other package to share with you. It's not a Minerva package, but it is something else that I picked up at the post office today. So just a sec. Right, so I have a tiny parcel, and this one, you guys, has in my labels for 2025. Now, every year I treat myself to labels for my garments. I am one of those persons who loves having their personalized labels in their garments. I know some people don't care for labels. I am not one of those people. I love, love, love having my custom labels. Now, every year I change the color of my labels, and I also put circa whatever year on my label. This makes it very easy for me to identify at a glimpse when a particular garment was made. So I think I started this maybe back in 2020 or 2021. And the first time I ordered my labels, I just had on social on them. And the second time I ordered my labels, that is when I started putting on circa and the date. So 2021, I actually ordered purple again, but it said circa 2021. Or was it 2020? I think it might have been 2021. And then throughout the years, I have changed the color of the labels. And again, I have put the date. So I have 50 labels in this package. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to almost finish using all of my labels. At least that has been the history. Last year for 2024, I actually made 72 garments, not including a pair of Hudson pants that I made for my husband. So that would have been 73. And had I finished this one on time, this one would have made 74. Now, if you want to see all of the garments that I made in 2024, then I did have to split them up into 2 different videos. So you can check out this video for part 1. And once you complete watching part 1, then you can check out this one for part number 2. Now, you guys, those are all of the goodies I wanted to share with you from today's package deliveries. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. Leave me some comments down below again and let me know what you think my fabrics should become. And secondly, are you a label person? Do you buy labels, whether it is custom labels or, some of those designers have labels like Kylie and the Machine and so on. They have specialist sewing labels. Let me know if you are one of those people who like to put labels in your garments. Now, if you have gotten this far in my video and by some chance in hell, you're not yet subscribed, then please, please, please do consider subscribing on your way out. And remember, if you're going to shop either for fabric or notions or patterns from Minerva, please use my Minerva Ambassador code. And if you want to treat yourself to getting your colors professionally done this year, then please do use my code on yourcolorguru.com. Right, you guys, until next time, stay calm, stay cool, stay safe, and absolutely keep sewing. Peace.